Hello?
Hello. Right, okay. I have an idea for the media.
Okay.
I am going to share my screen with you, okay?
Alright.
Right. Can you see it yet?
Oh, yeah. Yep, it's up.
Okay. So, we wanted to do film noirs, right?
Yeah.
And I was thinking if we did it down by the brick sofas in Ramsgate. You know the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the, tea shop.
Yeah. Because they, like, that's quite a cool place to do, and it's got, like, some cool, like, walls and, like, cobble stuff, so we can do it there. And I was thinking we just have like two guys, Mr. Fountain, Mr. Hayward, just sitting on the sofa area, and they're doing some sort of like money exchange or drug exchange or something. That doesn't really matter. So we have the sofas, which are like this. There's one chair there. There's another chair here. Like Mr. Fountain can be this guy or whatever. He walks on screen, coming from like this direction.
Yep.
And he'll sit down. Mr. Hayward's already he's this one, and he can, you know, they'll take out some money or something and put it down onto the bench down here, and they can, you know, do the exchange.
Yeah, so we've got, locations immediately with these sofas, though, because they're in the town. But, if for the rain on damp streets thing, that the floor down there's cobblestoned, isn't it? So we could start it off instead of like them starting off on the sofa or walking or whatever. We could have like a shot of Mr. Fountain's feet, like sort of walking towards the sofa, like just his feet.
Just have like this sort of angle looking at the floor, and then we'll have a foot come in. You know what I mean? Like that. We can work on like, you know, that's a foot.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah, and we could just have that come in onto screen or whatever. That, you know, there's just going to be some like water about and things like that. And
yeah, it shouldn't show Hayward straight away though. It should like bounce out to show him later on. So like Fountain sits down first, and then the camera goes into like a longer shot so you can see. So you only see Fountain first, and then you see
right.
Hayward.
So you want the angle to start off like that. You know,
yeah, like that. Perfect.
This area. Okay. Yeah. We could do that.
And then something happens, and then you see him outwards like more. So it's like Hayward's been there the whole time, but we didn't know.
Yeah, and then it will shift focus to this angle here, like that.
Yeah, so you can see both of them.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah, we can do that. I think just silhouettes in general. Like silhouettes are wicked cool. So we could have like I don't know, like he could be wearing a hat or something, and his face is half as good because that's chiaroscuro lighting. So yeah.
Oh, so if he has a hat on and maybe like it puts like half of his face in shadow or something.
By the lights. If we angle them like up here somewhere, so we have the actual lights coming down.
The actual light would be pointing at like the brim of the hat from the front.
Yeah.
From like a high angle at the front.
Yeah. Lights coming down here.
Yep.
That will project the shadow down here, which means that we can have his mouth like that. So his eyes are completely obscured, because that's quite cool, because that adds mystery and stuff, I guess. Yeah.
Because he smokes, he could at some point put the cigarette in his mouth and then like light it, and then with the light from the cigarette lighter like light up his eyes.
Oh yeah.
If it's dark, so because the only light that we have is the one from the light in the top right, then when he lights the candle, that should theoretically light up his eyes. We'll have to test that, do like some testing pictures.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's. I think that will work. So the light here comes, and it will remove this.
It will remove the blackness
here.
And make it and give him eyes.
Yeah. So you'll be able to see his eyes. Yeah. I mean, we can have him like, I don't know, leaning up against a wall or something.
Oh yeah, like maybe before he gets to the sofas, but after he's walking on the floor.
Yeah. So if I just draw him here. If we have him like, I don't know, leaning up against a wall, he can have his leg back on the wall like that. You know what I mean? Like a cool guy. Fountain is a cool guy.
He's a cool character.
So we'll have a wall back here.
Yeah, like a brick wall. There's some brick walls around there, isn't there? Like flint walls, maybe. I can't remember.
Yeah.
We'll have to go down there.
Yeah, no, we can definitely do that. We'll do that at some stage later in the week. We'll like go in a lesson or something. So we can have him like that. we'll have him against the wall. He can like project his shadow against the wall just like this, and the rest of it could be lit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like just leaning against it. So if we put the light in from over here,
Yeah.
that'll do it from there. So
No. If we put the lights behind him, like if we get 2 lights, one on each side, but situated like behind him, so the camera can't see them, that should put him as a silhouette. Yeah.
Okay, so we put the lights like behind him upward like that.
Yeah, but out of shot, obviously, and then that would make him a silhouette, so you couldn't see it, and the wall's like fine.
Hayward here, we can make his character could be like, I don't know, the nervous one, because Fountain's character is a cool guy. He's like got a hat, he's got a cigarette, whatever, he smokes.
Yeah. He smokes. He's a rebel.
Yeah, he's a rebel.
Okay.
So the money. So this is some sort of dodgy deal, obviously. So how about Fountain puts down the money?
All right.
So Fountain puts down that money like that, and then Hayward goes to reach out for it like that, but then Fountain stops him. Like I don't really want to have any dialogue in it because I don't think it's necessary to have any dialogue.
No, and a lot of the films we watched didn't have any dialogue in the first few minutes. Maybe like grabs his wrist or something as he's reaching for the money.
Yeah. I've got a good idea actually. He could get a knife out. Bear with me on this one.
All right.
He could get a knife out and he could just stab into the money. So we'll have the money like that. The knife it's sticking into the money, and we'll have the title come up here maybe, or somewhere over here.
Instead of putting a title there, we could have the envelope there, and then the focus could be in between the money with the sword in and the envelope in the background. So and then instead of crowding it with a title, we'll put the title in somewhere else. So maybe if we do like he's silhouetted against the wall, and then takes a cigarette out his mouth, and there's like a close up of his hand holding the cigarette, and then he drops it, and then like lands on the ground. And as when it's on the ground, like the title's above it or something.
So this is the cigarette is just on the ground like that.
Yeah, like smoking. On the cobblestones like that he was walking on.
Yeah, so on the cobblestones, I don't need to,
Yeah.
And then he like stamps it out, so his foot comes down.
Oh, there, yeah.
Like that, that's his foot.
Yeah, and it goes down.
And he'll just stamp it out, and then we'll be left with a stamped on cigarette.
Oh, so when it falls down, it's smoking on the ground, and then it has the title above it, and then he stamps on it, and that gets rid of the title, like not like a squish effect or whatever. But
like a mist, like if the title like just fades away, you know what I mean?
All right. Oh, so he stabs the money before Hayward gets to it.
Yeah, he stabs into the money like that.
Oh, and it scares him off. So maybe it's because he was trying to get the money before he held up like his end of the deal or something.
Yeah. So that could be that. So we'll go back to this scene. So Hayward's like, okay, fine, and he reaches into his pocket, and I don't know what he could get.
How about like information? Like he's trying to get like dodgy information.
What's
in the envelope? Like those envelopes with the red stamp on.
Yeah, he could have a dossier of information. And he just tosses that down, puts it on down next to the original thing, and Fountain could pick that up and be on his merry way.
Yeah, that could be the scene. Okay, so here it is.
Okay, and so if we have Mr. Fountain go on like that side over there.
Yeah, so we'd walk past this one and then sit down here, and then it would pan out and Mr. Hayward would be over there.
And it's going to be like that. It's going to be an awkward exchange. We'll have it from like this angle that I'm looking at like now, like that.
Yeah.
Okay, but when you're walking across, it'll be like this, yeah.
So we'd be walking with the umbrella, and he'd walk past this one, then it would pan with him.
Oh, okay, like that.
And then he'd sit down here, but you wouldn't be able to see Mr. Hayward yet.
Oh, so it's like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it kind of cuts off about here.
Okay.
And then it goes into like as he sits down at matching action to like an extreme close up of about there.
Okay, right. So you said the wall.
Yeah, this will be the cobblestone floor, so the camera would follow from like back down here, so it'd be about that short. Doesn't really matter that we're not walking in the right direction.
Okay.
And then for the wall for the silhouette, I was thinking that one.
This one here.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we could definitely do that.
if we
it's
light
dark
it from
enough.
these two sides.
Yeah.
So we don't see the lights and then
All the bins. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try and stand on this little stage light so you cannot see it. That could be a marker.
Yeah. Okay.
That could work.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll do that.